Hello everybody, welcome to another Lord of the Rings LCG video. My name is Ryan and I am joined once again by Joseph. How you doing, Joseph?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I need to come up with a different intro though because I've realised I've got this line now. How you doing, Joseph?
Yep, and I would say the same thing.
Right, so we're going to do Elrond's orders for this week. How are you feeling after that traumatic Belagost week that we had?
I still feel like I need revenge.
Yeah, I'm glad that Elrond picked something a bit easier this week because we're
Yeah, this should be a
doing,
nice one.
Hunt for Gollum.
First AP released.
Yeah, what's your impression of this one? Cast your mind back like 7 years or whatever it is.
Yeah. Um, well, I don't remember what I thought of it when it came out too long ago, but I still like it. I think it's solid. I think it has fun choices you get to make during the quest. It's not as easy as it could be, but it's not too hard either. So
hmm
I like it. It's thematic.
Yeah, I like it too. I think this is a nice one as an introduction for Nightmare Mode, which is
Mhm.
how we're going to play it,
Right.
because it's kind of easy, really, isn't it? And on normal
Yep.
mode, I think it can be a bit of a hit and miss kind of experience, because you can play it and get a lot of locations and not much else. And so
Right.
this is what happened to me the first time I played it. I had loads of locations, and I played it two-player, and we kind of just went, oh, was that it? Like nothing really happened. Whereas sometimes, if you get those hunters from Mordor with a few clues hanging around, it can be pretty disgusting.
Yeah, they can get massive.
And this is a quest, I think, as well, that gets better the more people you play it, because
Mm,
the encounter deck starts to cycle a lot in the late game as you
right.
build up locations in the staging area, and the hunters get insane.
hmm
So they can pop up for sort of 8-10 attack, and you
Right.
start to lose allies, and then it all goes south. So it can be a fun one.
Yeah, there's a treachery that can knock out a lot of allies at once if you haven't kept the staging area kept up.
Yeah, and the old fort as well, that location, which
hmm
is X threat, where X is the number of allies in play, I think.
It can be huge.
Yeah, can be disgusting. For anybody who hasn't played this one Nightmare mode, let me just have a look at the Nightmare card. It's got a new forced effect. At the end of the refresh phase, choose an unclaimed clue card not attached to a Mordor enemy and attach it to a Mordor enemy if able. If it was guarded, detach the encounter guarding it first. The newly attached Mordor enemy is now guarding it. So it means it puts pressure on you to gather clues, right? This effect, really.
The hunters
Because
are a little more diligent in the nightmare mode.
yeah, because there's a not forced effect, sorry, another effect there. If at any point there are 4 more clue cards attached to Mordor enemies, the players lose the game. So there's a bit of pressure. You can't just leave those clues lying around because they're going to steal them.
Right.
Other than that, not much difference. Other than I remember it taking out a few annoying cards. Like there's one treachery that robs your clue and puts it back into the encounter deck, and I used to find that really annoying.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that one's gone. So what deck are you playing for this one?
I'm playing my Location Busters deck. I published it probably a month and a half ago or so. It has fairly low threat. It has a Dunedain and a Noldor, so I can use some of the fun events there. And then it has a bunch of location control stuff, which I think this is a nice quest to feature this deck on.
Mm-hmm. I think it's one of those quests where, like I said, the locations really pile up because you have to reveal at least 2 cards around
Right.
in solo.
Right.
So stuff like
And you often want to
backtrack.
choose the locations versus the treacheries. So,
Yeah,
yep, they do
yeah.
add up.
You have a very spirity hand there.
Yeah, all spirit cards. Biffer is here to smooth my resources out, but don't need them yet. Um, I don't know if I should mulligan or not. I got this Light of Valinor, and I have a Horse Breeder, which will help me find Asphalloth, which is one of the best forms of location control. So I think I'm going to keep it against my better judgment.
Okay. Well, as for my
How's
deck,
yours?
yeah, I'm gonna play something I picked kind of last minute from my list of decks that I haven't published yet because I haven't finished tweaking them. But it's a leadership AMR build. So he's the much maligned hero from the Mountain of Firebox. I think he's better than people kind of believe him to be. I find him fun to play. It's just he needs a lot of setup, that's all.
Right.
So I've got him along with Fastred, who returns enemies to the staging area, so that kind of keys into Eomer's ability. And I've got AoN just because any deck needs some willpower, really. This is meant to be a solo deck, but I figured I'd try it here because I can give Fast Dread Sentinel with Arwen, who I've got in my hand there.
Nice.
I don't have any ranged characters as far as I know, but I guess if I can bounce an enemy back to the staging area, if it's engaged with you and you can't deal with it, then I can kill it with Aomer, possibly.
I do have some combat capability. Hopefully I'll be able to chew through some enemies as well.
Yeah, well, Glorfindel and Idrian, that's 6 attack there, so that's really good.
Yep.
I will say this deck runs Steward of Gondor because I think that's the annoying thing about Aomer is I don't find that very thematic, putting Steward of Gondor on him, but you do need to feed him resources.
He gobbles up the resources.
Yeah, he does. And I want to play things like I want to play Dunedain Mark, I want to play Weatherhill's Watchman. So often there aren't resources left over to actually use his ability, so you really do need some resource acceleration with him. I feel like
Trisphere.
Yeah, maybe the next cycle when we get that Necklace of Girion and maybe some more options, you might not need to run Steward to use Aomer anymore.
That'd be nice.
Looking at this hand I've got here, I do actually want to see Steward. This is quite a good hand. So I'm going to mulligan, see what I get. Well, I've still got Arwen. I've got Firefoot though, which I can run because I've got Tactics through Aowen, and I've got Goothwine. So if I can draw some Errand Riders, then this looks promising.
Get up to 7 attack pretty easy.
Yeah. And you said you're going to keep your hand, right?
Yes.
Okay. Shall we start?
All right. So 1A says we reveal 1 card per player.
This can... I was just about to say...
This one always comes out.
I was just about to say, this can end in setup because you can get Old Wives' Tales. So when revealed, discard 1 resource from each hero's resource pool. If able, exhaust any hero that could not discard a resource from its pool. So that's everybody.
Yeah. Well, that'll be a challenge.
Shall we play it out? I think it's fun. Play it out.
Sure. The creepy Gollum shadow there.
Yeah. I believe that's the only card in the game with the gossip trait. That's right.
I think you're probably right.
That's a bad one. Watch path. Each player who does not control at least 1 clue card cannot draw cards through card effects. That's really annoying.
Hopefully we'll be able to quest through it once our heroes are available again.
To be honest, though, failing questing on the first turn is not too bad because of that forced effect on the quest card.
That's true. 1 less card.
So it says, after the player's quest successfully, the first player looks at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck, reveal and add 1 of those cards to the staging area, and discard the other 2 cards. So I feel like we're probably not going to quest successfully this round.
Probably not.
Let's find out. So I've drawn Dunedain Warning. We're in big trouble if we engage anything.
That's true.
I think I'm not going to play anything here. I could play this Warning, but there's no reason to. So I'll just keep my resources. How about you?
I'll play...
How about that Light of Valinor?
Yeah, that sounds good. Play the Horse Whiffer, and it whiffs reliably. So this way I can quest for 2.
Nice. Well, we're up against 3, so not too terrible.
Could
just
be worse.
Slightly terrible.
All right, here we go. Questing for 2. Oh boy.
That's a bad one. So that guy is going to bring out some hunters from Mordor and a ravenous hawk. So we only had 3. So we go up by 4.
Fail by 4.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4.
But then the warg engages us.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem. So who can survive it is the question, isn't it, really?
Glorfindel?
Yeah. The other thing we could do is I could take it and use Eowyn's ability on it. Now, it's a bit of a waste, but the thing is it won't bring out the hunters. Since we're already in a bit of a pickle, getting those guys out is going to be problematic, I think.
Let's try it.
Yeah? All right. Do we want to travel to that watch path, though?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah. And let's not engage that hawk. I do have shadow cancellation here, so I think I can survive.
Okay. great. This is a rough opening.
I think we'll let that one go rather than cancel that.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Wait, 2 shadow cards. Sorry. Well, I've seen that one now, so let's go with it. Because I don't want to take it back. It's kind of cheaty. But that doesn't do anything because there's no clues. That's going to raise my threat by 3. So I'd be on 35 threat by the end of turn 1, having started on... Well, I start on 25. It's like Encounter at Amon-Din Nightmare. I'm going to do it just so the game doesn't end immediately. Okay, then I'm kind of wasting Aowen's ability a bit, but it stops the game getting out of hand. Yeah.
On the hunting walk.
Okay, well, we
And then we'll have
survived.
to take 3 damage on Aomer.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Survived a rough first turn.
They can still get you. It doesn't matter how easy it was in normal mode. Nightmare really like ups the ante. Even though that was a normal mode card that did that.
That's all I'll play for now.
Okay. Right, I've got options over here. I think I'll play Firefoot on Aomer. And I wonder if I can take out that Hawk. Because that's going to make him 5. But that Hawk needs 6, so unfortunately not. I'll go for
If you had one more resource, you could. But...
Yeah, I'll go for a warning on Fast Dread, I think, rather than playing Goothwine. Just because I may need to defend something. So I'll go for 4 defense there. And I'll do the Remedy on Aomer. Just so he doesn't die, I hope. And then next turn I think I'm going to look to play either Arwen or the Unexpected Courage.
Nice. Alright, I'll go in for 8.
Okay, we're currently up against 2, I think. Yeah, so I'll do 4, so that's 12. Does that seem like enough?
I think so.
Okay.
We can afford to reveal 6 and still clear our location.
Okay, Restless Hunters, so that is going to do nothing because there's no clues in play.
Right.
Surge,
A
there's a
clue.
clue. Okay, the enemy's trail. Search the encounter discard pile for a clue card and attach it to a mortar enemy and play if able. I think that's going to whiff.
Right, so that would have guarded that clue.
Yep.
So the clue is free now, but it surges into that.
Okay,
And then card 2.
finally.
Yeah. So this Dark Pools foils my location control, but we can just travel to.
And normally that...
Well, it's not nice.
Well, it hits like Gandalf and things normally, but the only ally out is that horse whifferer.
Yeah.
And she deserves to die.
Yeah. Can't find my horses. All right, what do we got here?
We've got 6 in the staging area, I think. We've added 4.
Make 6 progress then?
Yep. So at least we've got rid of that one.
Then we quested successfully, so we're going to look at the top 3 cards.
Oops. Whoa. That's a lot of hunters.
Yeah.
What's that one do?
So,
Doomed One and Surge is the other option, isn't it?
yeah. So the evil we know, or well, something unknown. What do you think?
I don't know. Just looking at it like, oh. Well, they're not going to engage this turn, is one thing.
And then Eomer can...
He can chip them down, yeah, which might be good. I can get them... What can I get him to? I can get him to 7 next turn, but I won't actually be able to use his ability. I'm thinking about bringing down this Warg this turn. Well, I will, because we need to kill it, and he can do that. Yeah. So I'm sort of tempted on the other one, though. What do you think?
Sure, let's try it. So,
Okay.
Doomed 1 and Surge into...
Okay, so it's another
now
Surge.
We do have Mordor.
Well, it needs to be attached
to a hero.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So
And actually, this is attached to hero because we did successfully quest.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, because it didn't have any encounters, did it?
Yep. So that surges anyway, but
Okay.
it does happen. Into this, which is only a 1-threat location.
Okay, that worked out quite well.
Hmm.
Because I think we can travel there now. Unless we go to the pools while your horse breeder's waiting to be drowned.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, okay. I bet you are.
Goodbye.
Okay, then I'll have the pleasure of that warg, I think.
Okay.
So I'll defend it with fast dread. I could return it to stationary, but really we want to kill that because it brings out hunters.
Right.
So hopefully it won't bounce here. No, good.
Nice.
And then I'll just hit it with AMR for 5. And I don't get to use that response because the enemy needs to be engaged with me. I don't use Firefoot that much, really. It's quite nice to play it.
Pretty much just on Aomer, and usually on Tactics Aomer. Or Naasia, if you want to go crazy.
Yeah, she showed her quality the other week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have another copy of Goothwine. So I think I'll probably play that because I can't kill that Ravenous Hawk anyway, so I have nothing else to do with his resources. So let's get him up to 7.
Nice.
Effectively 7 when I trigger that response. And then here I think I'll go for Arwen, just to get the willpower. And that'll make Fast Dread 5 defense with Sentinel. And that's me done. You're still very spirity.
I have duplets in my hand. I could put down a Northern Tracker, but he's not doing very much yet. And I don't want to have to discard him to something like Dark Pool, so I'm just going to hold off on Quest for now.
Okay.
I do have the option of knocking out that old Ford or something with Backtrack, but
I went 6. What have you gone?
I got 7.
So
we only got 3 out there, so
7 plus 6 is 13, I think. Long week. Okay, another old Ford. So only 1. Good time to get that. And a watch path. See, a lot of locations coming out. 2, 3. So we get 6.
Okay.
2 on there and 4 on there.
And we quest successfully, so we can grab the Signs of Gollum. I'll put it back on Biffer if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
And then we look at 3 cards. And we have to engage this hawk.
Yeah, we do. So who gets it? Is it the first player? Yeah, so
Let's
that's
see.
me.
When a card effect instructs a player to look at cards in the counter deck, like we just did, and the Ravenous Hawk is among those cards, that player must put the Ravenous Hawk into play engaged with it. But it does not satisfy the effect on the card. So we still have to reveal another card. So that'll go into play engage with you.
Yep.
And then
could take the Scavengers. They're not tremendously threatening, are they? But I'm happy to take another location because that kind of gives you a reason to play Northern Tracker.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Clear that location. Adrian readies. Should we go to Old Ford so we don't have to face the probably Watched Path?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think we've drawn any cards yet through card effects.
No.
We're both top decking.
Yeah.
You know I love a good bit of top decking.
Oh, yeah.
I really don't. I hate it. Okay. I'll defend this Hawk with Fast Dread, but I think I just don't bounce it here and just kill it normally.
Okay.
Okay, there goes a Kloop, and then just whack it for 7. Yeah, all good.
Great.
Nice.
And I could do some backtrack and knock out some of these locations, but I think I'll just do it if I need to later next.
Yeah, makes sense. Maybe if we're about to fail at questing or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I drew Faint. What'd you get?
I got a Warden of Healing, so I can start healing up Aomer from that disastrous first turn. I'll put down a tracker.
Okay.
And that's it for now.
All right. I'm not going to do anything. I might drop Gandalf next turn and draw some cards. Because I need to get out of this top decking mode. Hopefully draw Ancient Malum or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a good bit of card draw in my deck, but nothing's showing itself yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think you're going for 8 here.
Mm-hmm.
So 14 up against. Those old forwards are a bit trickier now. They're 2 each. So 2, 4, 7, 9.
Actually, 3 each.
I think here I could knock out the Hawk. They're 3, are they? Oh yeah, so they are. So maybe I knock out the Hawk with Aomer then.
That'd be nice.
Okay, let's do it. So I'll commit him as well. 15. And he'll go in for 7. So that'll kill the Hawk.
Nice.
And we're
So now we have 9
9
in staging. And I can eliminate one or both of those old forwards if I need to with my backtrack.
Okay. Misty Mountain Goblins, not the scariest enemy ever.
No,
Although
he's kind of friendly.
The dude in the background is always giving me the creeps a little bit. He's totally
It's a
misshapen.
strange series of bumps, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and the trail goes cold. Right, when revealed, attach to the active location and remove all progress from that location. It's a condition attachment with the text limit 1 per location. It contributes its threat to the quest phase or during the quest phase as if it were in the staging area. So what's that adding? 3?
Yep, not a huge deal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think that added. So we make 1 progress.
Ew. Okay. Then I will go ahead and use backtrack for 1 resource.
Mm-hmm. What, are you going to clear the west bank?
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
Just what we need, and then I can do the old forwards with my northern tracker next turn. So I'll take
Nice.
2 progress off the quest stage, put it on the west bank, which will explore it. Ready at Drayan, and then we resolve the 7 to 10 to 15, right? 5.
I think we've got 11. I've got
Okay.
2, 8 in staging, plus 3 from the active location.
Okay.
So we get 4.
Right.
So I think we just clear the active location.
Mm-hmm.
That's good though. It keeps us moving.
Perfect. And then we could travel to the old ford.
We have to do the forced effect on the quest card.
Oh, you're right.
Ooh. Hunters look at maybe the Eves of Mirkwood? Or actually, you need a clue for each player in this, so maybe we take the clue.
Right. Okay.
Yeah?
Which means we'll have to reveal another card to guard it, right?
Yeah, I think so. Oh.
Oh, boy.
Can I take that back, please?
So he'll be a 6, right?
Yeah, I think so. Not good.
And you're at 36.
I am, so he's coming down. I think Fast Dread could take 1 hit from those guys.
He's defending at a 5, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. May as well go. Well, the Northern Tracker can knock that out, though. As soon as he commits to the quest, is it worth going there?
Right, I guess it's the same difference.
Yeah.
I was thinking of any shenanigans I could do with Tale of Tenuviel and Adrian Ready after different locations are explored, but I don't think it'll do anything of consequence.
Okay. Well,
would you like the pleasure of a Hunter of Mordor?
Can I say no? Well, I can defend it. It depends what shadow effect it gets. It should be fine, though, I think.
Right.
Because they're not too insane right now. And it'd be nice to get them back in the staging area so I can hit them with AMR.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'll take it. Famous last words. I could even feint them. But really, I think we want them back in the staging area. Although they are 6 threat, so ugh.
Yeah, I don't want to quest over that particularly. I don't know.
Well, let's see what happens. I can always decide not to trigger the response.
I'm going to let mine go undefended, which actually, that could kill Biffer, which would be awkward. There's a shadow card that will deal 3 damage to all heroes with. So I guess the thing is I can't kill it. but I'll just defend it with Adrayan. No damage.
So you're going undefended.
Yep.
Okay, here, mine looks a bit tricky, but I'll try Fast Dread and just hope he doesn't die. Yeah, good. So he's going to take a wound. What do you think about sending him back?
If you can kill him...
I don't think I can kill it outright because it needs 8 and AM is currently 7.
Right.
But I could lower my threat by 2, which would be nice.
Yeah, go ahead.
I could take it back down next turn and feint it. So let's do that then.
Then you can kill it.
And those old forwards are about to get knocked out too.
Yeah, we'll have an empty stage in there except for that. So.
Cool.
Alright, and then I'll put 2 damage on here. I do have to remove 1 progress from that quest when that little guy attacks. And then I'll heal Fast Dread and Eomer.
Thanks. Sorry, I got ahead of myself there. I forgot you had that dude.
Okay.
Ooh, I have an Ancient Madam, and you're about to play... well, you're about to knock out these old forwards, so guess a good time to play that. Kind of want that Unexpected Courage, but I think that Madam is probably more important. What have you got there? So I could drop Gandalf now, and that would let us take out these. But I might hold on to him for a turn.
Okay.
Because I can always feint them if something goes wrong. Hopefully we won't get another copy of the Hunters coming out. So I'll pass.
Alright. I think I'll just be playing this Elrond's Council during the quest phase, and that's it.
Okay. Well, I'll go for 6, 7 in the quest phase and hit them.
Attack for 7, okay.
Yeah, so 1 damage off.
Yeah. And I will go in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, clearing these locations.
Okay.
Which will ready Adrayan.
And I'll draw 3. Oh, I got Steward, nice.
Excellent. Now I have to wait 2 turns to play it, though.
Yeah. At least I can get it out, though, finally.
Yeah.
If I draw an Errand Rider, I might be able to speed things along as well. Actually, I've got an Envoy of Pelargir there, so I can play it next turn.
Oh, there you go.
Nice. Okay. So we got
Right,
15
I'm in
against
for 8.
6.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so we discard. Yeah. I did 2.
I did a 1, so he's a 4.
And another Hawk.
Better to reveal them in the staging step rather than during the...
Yeah, must be 3 of those in there.
There is, yeah.
Ah, okay. So you made 3 progress.
Good. And now...
The Forced Effect. Oof, no more clues, please.
We don't want the lookout, do we? How about the West Bank?
Yeah, we're gonna... Well, the lookout's got a lot of progress on it.
And it gives that Mordor enemy +2 defense, which I guess he only has 1 hit point left, but...
Yeah, and I can actually knock him out with Aemir next turn.
Okay.
So I wonder about that one. The West Bank, you can leave it in the stage now, I suppose, and just chip away at it.
Right.
Because I don't want to travel there, that's all.
I'll take care of it.
Okay.
I'll take care of the West Bank with backtrack.
Okay.
All right, so the hunters are coming down again, aren't they?
Yeah, I'll take them. And I have a feint, so I could actually... well, the Goblin Town guys are only hitting for 1. So maybe not a big deal, actually. But they're coming down too. So I can feint them if you need that.
What if you defended him with Fast Dread?
And
or defended the Misty Mountain Goblin with Fast Dread and feinted your guy?
I was thinking about sending them back to the staging area, though, so I could kill them in the quest phase with Aemir.
Oh, right.
Because I'll be able to
That's
do
fine.
it because I can play
Hmm.
the envoy, sorry, and then get steward out.
Right.
So I
Sounds
have
good.
resources. It's a bit risky though because obviously they could do something bad here, but I kind of want to send them back to the staging area. That's all.
Okay.
So I can feint your guy in a second if you need it, but let's see what happens with this first.
All right.
Oh, perfect. Although I don't get to trigger the response, but it's the same effect basically.
All
So
right.
they do 1 damage. And then,
And
do you
then
want me to feint one of those for you?
seems a shame to faint these teeny tiny guys.
Yeah, but if you're going to die,
Dying is bad. I won't die, but I just can't. Kill much. Okay, I'm going to defend with a Warden of Healing. See how that goes.
whoa.
It worked.
Removal
The
Proteus,
shadow
okay.
effect could hurt, but it doesn't right now.
Yeah.
And then I'll defend.
I don't think I've ever seen one of them defend and live before. Okay. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that brings. Well, the Hunter from Mordor can just die, right? And then we can get both.
They will
closed.
do, yeah. They're going to die.
Okay, there's nothing left in the encounter deck, so I'm looking in the discard pile. And we only have 1 Mordor enemy out, right?
Yeah.
Goes on him. Adrian takes no damage. And then I'm going to be tricky here and do backtrack for 1 resource. Take 3 progress off here.
You're determined not to let us progress.
No, I just want to kill this stuff. So clear the west bank. Adrian readies.
Okay.
And then Adrian can kill the Misty Mountain goblins. Which I just took the progress off the quest stage for their forced effect. And then Glorfindel can kill the scavenger.
Nice, looking much tidier now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm good.
Alright. Next turn. Let's see what I draw. Another unexpected courage. Alright, so I get to do some card playing extravaganza. But you're first player, so I'll let you do it first.
Aaron Gallon Settler.
Oh, Aaron Gallon Hipster, yeah. He beat me to it.
And I'll just throw one of these second Northern Trackers down.
Oh wow, you're going to crush the locations now.
Although those Northern Trackers can get knocked out by those locations. But
which ones? Oh yeah, the dark pools.
But maybe I can use another form of threat of location control to take those out instead.
Okay, I'm playing this envoy, so I can move a resource to AMR, and then I'll give him steward. I might as well not have even taken those off because I'm just going to give them straight back to him. And that's it.
All right, we're looking good.
So as soon as he commits to the quest, I'm going to knock them out. So I'll just put him in now so we can just get rid of the hunters.
Okay.
There we go. Bye-bye. So we've got 2 clues that we can grab.
And
then run.
Yeah.
Run away. Okay, I'll do 5, 7, 8. Hopefully we progress this time.
Yeah. I'll do 7.
Okay, 15. Up against 2.
Sounds good.
Whoops.
If we get a Hunter from Mordor, he'll be at 8, though. So.
Okay, first player. Okay. Yeah, there are no Mordor enemies in play, so that whiffs. That's a bad one.
I hate this treachery.
Yeah. So raise your threat by 1 for each character that you control that is not committed to a quest. So that's only 1 for me.
It's a 5 for me.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I have 4. And oh boy.
Oh. So we have to exhaust anybody who can't discard a resource. 2, 3. Fast dread. Luckily, he's got unexpected courage.
Nice. But that was 0 threat.
Yeah, that's good.
So
means
we can claim these signs of Gollum.
Yep.
Who would you like one on?
Does it matter? Is there anything that does? There are some things that does do damage to heroes with clues, aren't there? I'll give it to AMR then, because he's got the most health.
Okay. But if you ever take damage on that hero,
you lose. Yeah. So. I'll try not to do that. Don't give it to your defender, in other words, right?
Right. All right. So
Yep.
15 versus 2 basically puts 13 out here. So that's...
Yeah, and I believe we have to do that force effect still.
Right.
Because you
Because we
determine...
quest successfully.
Yeah. How about that Old Wives' Tales again? I know it's costing us money, but...
Just one resource each, right?
Yeah, I think that's fine, isn't it?
Sure.
Okay. I better pay the money. There we go.
A new terror abroad.
Also known as a dead cow.
Yep. Hey, this art is coming up again in the special scenarios, I think, for Gen Con.
Is it? What, the Wizard's Quest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dead goat.
So this time it puts the forced effect at the beginning of the quest phase. I prefer this stage because you know what you're up against.
Oh, yeah?
So you can plan more effectively, right?
Right. I don't want to take that hawk, really, but I can heal fast trade.
I'll take the hawk. Yeah.
Okay.
Could you heal my two guys?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2? All right, cool.
Faster than humor.
Yeah, I'm going to bounce this hawk. I hope.
Okay.
Again. Oh, I do have a clue.
Nope.
That's good.
You have a clue this time.
Yeah, okay, good. So I'll bounce it myself. And then Aomer's
Hawk bounced right off the sheet.
Yeah, Aomer's going to get angry. That's it.
Looks good.
Okay. I think we're doing all right. We survived that horrible start.
That was a rough opening.
Yeah. So I'm first player. I would like to play Unexpected Courage, but I really need an errand rider to move resources around. I think I'll go the Weather Hills Whiff Man. We're both running Whiff allies.
Mm-hmm.
So I searched top 5 cards.
Your guy better whiff if my gal did.
Oh, he whiffed. I don't believe it. And there's an errand rider coming up. Teeth gnashing. I think that's it. Because I sneak attack Gandalf, maybe. Crush the Hawk, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, all good. Wow, you have been top decking all game.
I know. I haven't got any card draw. Happens sometimes.
Yeah, you need to get Gleowine in there. He's my new favorite ally. He's really good in any deck that just wants a little bit of extra draw. Love him.
Yep. All right. At the beginning of the quest phase, should we do this?
Yep. See if there's something for Aomer to knock out. Ooh. Not another clue, surely. What do you think?
Kind of have enough clues, don't we?
Yeah. And it's another card either way, so you might as well take the Surge on the flooding.
It is doomed 1. But...
Yeah. I think we'll be okay, though, because, well, you've got Elrond's Council. I've already put my threat up by 1, because I assume we're taking it. I've got Gandalf for lower my threat, so I'm fine with it.
All right, we'll take the Doom.
Okay. Surger.
Oh, right. Sorry. Also searches because
Surge,
it's not active.
Wow, Lanwin, they're having a field day in this.
Yeah. All right, there's our dark pools.
I usually just ignore it.
I'm hoping I can get Heirs of Arendelle and out.
Oh yeah, nice. Because you don't place progress, so that do you just chuck it away.
Just 2 threat.
Yeah.
But if I can't draw cards, I might not find it.
I think I'm kind of just want to keep engaging that hawk over and over so I can keep lowering my threat.
Right.
But I don't know. I think I'll knock it out while I can.
Okay.
Let's just get it out of there. So we might
Trigger
we might get through this stage then. That's already 1, 5, 7, 8.
I'll put in 7 for now.
Okay, so 15. I'll put in that guy as well. He doesn't do a lot.
Okay.
So 16. Up against 3.
Oh, there's a big one.
Yeah, that's bad. So what are they now? 8 and 8 attack. So now's the time for a feint.
Yeah. Good, you have one.
Yeah. And that's, yeah, okay. That is a powerful card in 4-player.
Yeah, can really make things go sideways.
That's the
There's only one of them in the deck, though, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I was going to say, this is the interesting thing about this quest. Like, 1 minute it looks like everything's fine, and the next minute there's now an 8-threat enemy in the staging area, so we only make 5 progress.
Right.
And we have to deal with this guy, too.
Yeah.
What if you take him? Can you kill him if you take him on?
Let's see here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. I can, if I'm tricky.
Okay. So why don't you do that, and I'll feint it for you.
Okay. Get the shadow card. I'm going to use Tail of Tunuviel to exhaust Glorfindel and ready up Adrian. So she has 6 attack. And then between these 3 Dunedain, I have 10 attack and we'll kill.
Nice. That's an underrated card, isn't it? Tail of Tunuviel. Tricky to use.
Yeah, it's just hard to rely on because it's an event, but it's really good.
Well, that cleared them up. Didn't know what hit them.
Good again.
Okay, Valiant Sacrifice I drew. And you have a Whifferer.
Here we go.
I could look at the top 10, but a bit of suspense here.
Guess what? It whiffed.
Oh.
I think I have like 4 mounts in here. Yes, I'm finished.
Okay. I have Unexpected Courage, and I'm thinking about playing this on Aomer, just so I could maybe attack in the quest phase, ready him up, and then kill something else. So I'm going to do that.
Sounds good.
I don't think I've ever done that before, so maybe something will come out here to give him something to eat. And I'll give him a couple of extra resources, and I'm done.
All right.
Hoping this forced effect brings out an enemy. No.
Take the Eves of Mirkwood.
Yeah. Because what's that other one do? Raise your threat by 6?
8.
8 for you? Okay. So that's 5. And I'll do my usual crew. 6, 7, 8.
I'll go in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And when I do that, the Northern
18.
Trackers explore this. Which ready Adrian? Which ready is Adrian?
Lovely. So there's only 3 in there.
Looking good. Unless we get 2 more hunters.
Oh, that again. Okay, so I have to exhaust Fast Dread and 1 resource from Aomer. Did you lose anybody?
I had to exhaust Glorfindel, and Adrian and Biffer had resources to spend.
Okay. Can't do that, so Surge.
No more enemies.
That is a whiff, I think. And location. That's a bit easier this time. So we make 13. Woohoo!
Good. Next quest stage.
On the
trail.
So any player who does not control a hero with at least 1 clue objective cannot commit characters to this quest. That's why I was worried about having a clue earlier.
Right.
And if there are ever no heroes with clue objectives attached in play, reset the quest deck to stage 2B. That's one of those things where you play this for the first time and you go there and you go, what? And you have to go back to stage 2B with no progress on it.
Or you're at 3B about to win, and then a treachery steals your clue, and then you flip back.
That's why I hate that annoying treachery. Okay, shall we go to the lookout?
I guess so. I don't have any other good way to get rid of it, so
nothing else to do.
Yep.
So refresh, and there's no forced effect now either. So hopefully we can just power through this stage.
I finally got my Ancient Matham.
Aww, and you're not even first player.
I don't know. Shall I be nice and give it to you? I think I'm gonna be selfish and hope it lasts 1 more turn.
Yeah, I don't need it, to be honest. I have got another one of these, so I get my second go at not whiffing. Here we go. Oh, I don't believe it.
100% whiff rate between 4 of these.
I'm running 8 signals, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh well. That's why I never play those guys, and it's probably why I took them out of. I'm not sure this is my most recent build. So I am done.
All right. I don't think I'll play anything since I'm keeping my Hobbit junk for myself.
All right. So I'll do 6, 7, 8, 9. I might keep a chud back just in case those hunters come out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go 8.
I'll do 9.
Okay, so that's 17. Up against 3. Ooh, that's bad. So how much is that now?
Looks like it's a 9 threat location.
Oof. Okay, 12. And a hawk. So we only made 3 progress.
Let's make it 4.
This quest is
that'll make a
bizarre.
difference.
It is bizarre, this. I like it, but it's... Imagine you get a couple of those. Imagine this is 4-player. You think, oh yeah, we're cruising. And then you get 2 of those and 2 hunters.
All right.
I'll engage the hawk. Yeah? Yeah. I'll just fast dread it. Bouncy, bouncy. Okay, that's fine. So I'll go down by 2. Could have killed it with AMR, but he gets to do it in the quest phase next turn.
I thought it just cost a resource, might as well not. Oh, I guess you want the threat reduction, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, keep ticking over. Okay, so you're first player. Finally got my errand rider. You got some draw.
Yeah, but Elven Light relies on these horse breeders finding my Steed of Imladris.
Ah, right.
Which
okay.
has them down. But I got my Ancient Matham out.
Okay.
And I'll pop this old Ford with my trackers.
I'm going to do an errand rider, even though it's beefing up these old Fords, but it means I can pass some resources around if I need to. Just let me know if you need any.
I need cards.
I could maybe sneak attack Gandalf, draw 3, and maybe get another Matham. Because I think I'm set up, really. I don't need anything else.
Sounds good to me.
But you're gonna knock out that old Ford, aren't you?
Yeah, so we're looking good.
Okay, I won't.
Okay.
I'll wait. So I'll do 6. I'll just do the same as last time, basically.
I'll do 10.
7, 8, 9. I got 9, and I'll knock out the Hawk.
Okay. And I'll knock out the old Ford, which will ready the drain, and the Hawk will die.
Did you say you had 10?
Yeah.
So 19. Up against 3 again. Okay, Hunting Warg, and that will do something.
Yeah.
You want to put one of your clues on him rather than me? Unless you want to troll me in some way. And a Dark Pools. So only added 4. 2, 3, 4. So we make 12. Which I think wins.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that right?
I think so, yeah, because we needed 2 and you get 10 on there. So you can draw your 3
There
at
it
least.
is. Yeah, and then I got my Heirs of Arendelle. Get rid of the Dark Pools.
Good game.
We did it.
Yeah, that was quite good. Quite a short game.
But I threw us some curveballs, which was fun.
Yeah, it would have been nice maybe like 1 or 2 more rounds, even though we kind of had it under control, but just to kill a few more hunters, get Amer's
Let the
blood
decks
up.
do more fun things.
yeah, I was enjoying that because, there was those moments where it suddenly brought out 10 threat when there was about 2 in there, so yeah.
10 threat locations, 8 threat enemies.
Yeah, I like it. I guess it's a bit of a swingy quest in that respect.
Yeah. Which is kind of exciting, but kind of hard to actually build for, right?
But I think these decks did a good job.
Yours kept the enemies under control, and I kept the locations reasonably under control.
Oh, that was more than reasonable. You smashed them.
Got a couple left, but I had ways.
As I said at the beginning, I think this is one I definitely recommend people to dip into Nightmare, because it's not too intimidating. It's not on the insane level of Amon Din or Dunland Trap.
Right.
But it's definitely exciting, I think.
It's not even as hard as the core set Nightmare decks, really.
Oh, no. Definitely not Escape from Dol Guldur.
We
should try that one day.
after we're recovered from my Belagos beating.
Yeah, I like that long pause after I said that. It was like some tumbleweed there. Like, are you sure you really want to play that quest?
Yeah, I played it 4-player and we could not get through it.
Oh, I
It's
played it
crazy.
3-player. It was amazing. It was brilliant.
Hmm.
It was so fun. It was such a close game. I think we
I
all
have beat it once 3-player.
nice. I think we ended on 49 threat each, and it was just nuts, nuts game.
Wow, nice.
Cool. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody, and we will see what Elrond's orders bring us the week after next, because
Right.
it's now fortnightly, and also you're going on vacation, aren't you, Joseph?
That's right. Out of town all of next week.
So when you come back, you'll be ready for another run at Belagost.
I'm ready right now.
Let's do it. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.